What's up, my friends? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to 4K Lowdown and Turner Fan 77 present By the Numbers, where we take new releases, we review them, we love them or hate them, we let you know what we feel. I'm your host, David, aka the 4K Lowdown, and my co-host is
Rich,
Rick,
aka Turf Fan 77.
Turner Fan. What's going on, brother?
Hey, not much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We got Spicy on. What's up,
Well, what's
Spicy?
up, Spicy?
We're doing pretty good, man.
Doing pretty good.
Hope you're doing well.
It's hump day.
It is.
It's time to talk some movies.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means.
Yep. So David, before we get started, I have a drive to work. Where could I go to listen to our podcast at? Because I'm vain and I like to hear my own voice.
You like to listen to yourself talk? Yeah, and I understand. I feel the same way, brother. And I got to tell you, we basically go through Spotify for podcasting. What they do used to be Anchor. Now they're Spotify for podcasting. What they do is they take the audio portion of this live cast and put it out on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and recently I've set up Pocket Casts, Castbox, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. So any of those platforms, whatever you guys prefer to listen to your podcasts on, we're available on all of them. We do get credit though if you're on Spotify. So if you prefer Spotify, so do we. We love to get the followers on there because eventually they sponsor us and they give us more sponsors once we get more followers, and there could actually be a little money involved. Right now, I don't get anything. So hopefully at some point we'll have that in, the time. So he's excited to hear our thoughts on Sisu, brother. We're going to talk about Sisu.
Mm-hmm.
But as we always do, we take, and this is episode 19 of By the Numbers.
Quick.
It's just flying by.
Mm-hmm.
Every week we choose 5 movies to talk about. Some are in the theater, some are on streaming, some are, physical, whatever. We try to get a variety of genres and locations and services and things like that. So we've got an interesting lineup. We got a couple that were in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple that are coming out to digital right now. We got one that was straight to Netflix. So an interesting group. And actually, I was kind of surprised at our scores this week.
Why is that?
Well, an interesting thing before I get into that, let's say hi to Chris. Chris,
hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
There's actually several movies where you and I have a difference of opinion. I mean, usually, every once in a while we'll get one where you and I disagree. I really think by the scores, because I have to lay it all out and do the math and, flex in the mirror when I do that. But
he puts the Dave After Dark music on.
I put the Dave After Dark movie, and I set the thing to red.
Mm-hmm.
We get the red going.
Yeah,
red going. There it is. Get the red going.
Yeah.
And then I get the music.
Math. 1 + 1.
And then 7.5. But all seriousness aside, I was really interested in the scores, and
really,
it's going to make for an interesting talk because I think one or two of them I kind of figured why you scored it the way you did. And then there was one I have questions on. So actually, we're just going to ask questions the whole time. But let's get to our lowest rated movie.
Pull up my numbers. Let me pull up my numbers
of the week. Do you hazard a guess as to what you think our lowest rated movie?
I'm going to go. I think my lowest rated score. I'm going to go Mafia Mamma.
That is your lowest score, and that is our lowest score. of this week,
Yeah.
Mafia Mamma, and this is one I'm not surprised that you gave a lower score here.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
I
I'm sorry.
did like it. I did like I did like it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. I expected it to be stupid, and it was stupid. But this is exactly what we talked about with Renfield, to where, as a general rule, you don't like this style.
Mm-mm.
And so I was like, okay, I totally get why you weren't having this movie.
I love Toni Collette. I think she's an amazing actress.
I love her too. I think she's awesome.
She's beautiful. But it felt like she just did this. Thank you, Spicy. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, brother.
It like, what is she lowering herself down to do this?
Yeah.
I mean, she's done so many prestigious. No, I won't say so many. She's done some good prestigious roles. Yeah. Where and this feels like this is like 5 steps back to what she's done.
Yeah.
It did not work for me. Her being stupid in this just didn't work for me. And I don't know, the supporting cast. I hated her husband in this.
Oh yeah, I did too. But you're supposed to. He's supposed to be a douchebag. So you're supposed to go, dude. That dude's a douchebag. He needs to be killed.
Yeah.
So,
even her kid, he was annoying.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Just the acting overall. Just I don't know. I wasn't feeling this. I take it back. I did it piqued my interest the most. Like at the end, where they're at the dinner or the mafia table, she's having that meeting, and then all the cops come in. Spoiler, sorry.
At the end, oh yeah, it's just ruined the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody's gonna watch it.
The script, the plot, everything ruined. This movie's ruined the movie.
Okay, so let's read the synopsis out. So it says, an American mom inherits her grandfather's mafia empire in Italy. Guided by the firm's consigliere, she hilariously defies everyone's expectations as the new head of the family business. So I was seeing trailers for this all over the place. And what's up, Mike?
What's up, Michael? How you doing, man?
Yeah. That reminds me, Mike gave us a suggestion for a show.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to talk to you about it after our show.
Yeah.
But
I can't wait to watch his show.
Yeah, his show is awesome, pun intended, because that's in the title. But no, Mike gave me an idea, and I'm thinking the three of us do a collab on it, and we'll do a special live stream on it. But an interesting topic that he gave me, so I'm really down for it. Awesome. Okay, so like I said, trailers going all over the place. They were really trying to sell this movie. And I was like, oh, it's Toni Collette. Probably. I was like, it's probably going to do well in the theater. Until I saw it. And it's not a bad thing, because I enjoyed the movie. I had fun with it, but I expected it to be stupid by looking at the trailer. So Mafia Mamma stars Toni Collette and Monica Bellucci. After that, I love. I have no idea about anybody else in the movie. But I love Monica Bellucci, and I love Toni Collette, and their chemistry was good.
It was,
and their acting was good, but they were surrounded by a whole bunch of turds, and
turds is putting it lightly.
That's about how I can go with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was all kinds of Easter egg references to The Godfather in this, which cracked me up. But if you're a fan of The Godfather, or you're not a fan of stupid comedy, it's probably not for you. My 5-year-old brain was kind of tickled with it. My wife enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, it was a mystery movie Monday. I had no idea what we were going to watch. And this pops on, and I'm like, oh, all right. And that's how I felt when I got out of the movie. I was like, oh, all right. It was $5.
Can't be
I'm
$5.
I'm not disappointed, and mine was free because I have the Regal Unlimited packages. So I just had to pay $5 for my wife.
Right.
So it cost $5. It cost $9 for popcorn and a drink. So I was actually an entertaining evening.
Well, see, that's good. I mean,
This is not worth full price in the theater. Absolutely not. Not worth full price when it comes out to physical.
My question to you: are you going to buy this?
No, probably not. If it drops like way down,
Dollar Tree, maybe.
like if I can do a Dollar Tree, or if I can get the Blu-ray for way under, like under $10, I might get it. Unless my wife goes, "Oh no, we're getting that because I want to see it again." Then I have to buy it. And then I will get it. But this is definitely, and I'm one that's like, on Tuesday I will go get stuff. I will not get this when it comes out.
Wait, guys, when he's gonna do his next unboxing, he's gonna
I'm gonna do Mafia Mamma on 4K. And I'll be like, damn it, I did it. Suckered me. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. All right. And let me get to the theater stuff. Thank you, Spicy, for reminding me. So I couldn't find a budget on it.
$10.
I think it would be overpriced for $10, but it made $6.6 million in the theater. So I know it didn't make its money back. The budget on it's got to be at least 10 million.
Yeah.
Though it doesn't even seem like a good movie.
It's not.
Ha ha ha. $10. I thought it was pretty good, but it is not worth chasing.
This is where we took the bullet and watched it for you.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna take that bullet and throw it at David because he made me watch it.
Throw it at me. But I did pick this, but I was a mystery movie. So I was like, hey, I watched a mystery movie. So if you get a chance to watch it, let's do it.
Yeah.
And that's the way it happens.
And that's why I like you get these mystery movies, because you've already seen them. And if I have a chance, we always throw them in there. It's not a big deal if we don't get to them.
Yeah. No, not a big deal at all. Like, when we have Paint coming up, I can wait. We don't have to do Paint anytime soon.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Good.
We'll talk about Paint, but for now, let's talk about Mafia Mamma.
I mean, I think I gave it a 7, for acting. And I think I was generous because it was Toni Collette.
It was basically because of these two, really.
Yeah, I can't say another woman's name. All I know is she's beautiful.
Monica Bellucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's amazingly beautiful. But the whole thing with her leg, I thought that was dumb.
Yeah, especially when the bullet hit it, I was like.
But I was like, okay, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Totally knew what was going to happen there.
Yeah.
But like I said, they're totally beautiful. And when it was just the two of them,
yes,
the scenes worked.
They did.
Like, there's one scene where, she's lounging and Monica comes up, they're talking and stuff about what to do next. I liked that scene.
Me too.
The scene where, Monica's trying to explain to her what's going on and it's just the two of them. I liked that scene. Me too. But it's, like the two bodyguards, Daryl and Daryl, those guys were dumb. And then there was a whole lot of really, like I said, it really tried to spoof or parody Godfather.
Yeah.
And at the same time, try to do like something kind of serious. And there are points in the story that I enjoyed. Let's take a look at our highlights.
Yeah.
Or at least talk about them. Like you and I both gave the acting a 7. Which is totally fine. Other than that, you don't have anything higher than a 5.
No.
In fact, you gave a 3 to the plot, so you absolutely did not like the trailer.
No.
And you gave a 4 to the script. I agree with the script. I scored the script high because, and I think there was something in there that I really liked, because I'm looking at my script score. But I think the Easter eggs to Godfather and the and the stuff that she does, like making the wine better and doing like her thing to kind of improve the stuff. But in the trailer, she goes to this mafia meeting, and you'll see it in the trailer. She goes to this mafia meeting and she brings muffins, and everybody thinks the muffins are poison. And
Mhm.
my 5-year-old brain, I chuckled a little bit. I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. I could see like poison muffins doing it. Yeah, no, still not worth it. I totally get it, bro.
Yeah.
You this is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Somehow there were parts that I enjoyed here. Like, I mean, I gave the ending a 9. I really
What did
like
I
the
give it?
ending. You gave it a 5.
Yeah.
Like
It
I
was,
said, nothing higher than a 5. But I like the action in here. I thought there was good gore in it. That's one thing that really kind of caught me. Kind of like Renfield. There's a lot of gore in this
uh-huh.
for it being an action comedy as
Yeah.
opposed to a horror comedy. There's a lot and over the top gore, like limbs and body parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Gore. So and I think the horror fan in me appreciated that, and I think that's why I gave the scores what I did.
I understand that.
So IMDb gives Mafia Mamma 5.3 with 3,200 reviews. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 20% with 93 reviews. Audience score 67%.
Oof, that's high.
It's interesting because that's about where I was. So you gave this a 47. This is our biggest difference to date.
Like
You
in
gave
any movie?
of any movie we've done together.
Oh,
You
wow.
gave this a 47. I gave this a 68. 21 point difference.
That's a lot. Normally, we're right there.
Normally we're right there. I mean, at most there's certain, I mean, even like Tombstone, we were only 16 points apart.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the biggest before this one.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we had one that was 19 before this. But I can't remember what that was.
Yeah.
But 21 points difference. You gave it a 47. I gave it a 68. Do I think this is worth chasing after? No.
Mm-mm.
I think
I say pass.
he says pass. I say if it's free, check it out.
Maybe when it gets to Netflix or something,
I
you're
think,
bored.
yeah, if it gets to a streaming service, like you can grab it on Paramount Plus or Peacock or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
Netflix. If you have that streaming service, then I'd say go ahead and check it out.
But do not pay money for it. Don't pay any extra.
It's not worth money. I mean, like I said, $5 in the theater, I was okay with. I didn't think I overpaid. But $5 for 2 people, I didn't think I overpaid. So I was entertained, being surprised by the movie. So and having very low expectations of it. Did I do both pictures? No, there was that picture too.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's from the trailer.
Yeah.
And
they look beautiful there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So let's go into our fourth highest, or our number 4 movie.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an interesting one because I think there was a lot to like here if there was more of a budget. And that is Supercell.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say that I thought they paid homage to Bill Paxton here.
I thought they did
really
too.
Well. It was subtle, but I loved it. So yeah, I think that was. And I'm missing one of those pictures. Darn it! Let's see if I can get it.
I mean, with that said, this started off very much like Twister.
Oh heck yeah! Even with the music.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, come on, let's do something different. But as the movie went along, let me see my numbers. I don't know. This was just an okay movie. This is better than Mafia Mamma.
Well, yeah, you definitely gave it a higher score than Mafia Mamma.
I mean, because I like disaster films.
Yes, oh, me too. I'm a sucker for them. They don't have to. I mean, I don't expect them. Even the really low budget ones, I enjoy to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. I do too.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for disaster films.
I think this is.
You could say they packs a ton for Bill. Boo. But that's my son. So, but anyway, so this movie stars Skeet Ulrich and
Which I didn't recognize at first. I did not recognize him at first.
Yeah, I watched the special features on this. They completely changed his appearance.
Yeah.
They gave him baggy clothes on purpose. They shaved his head.
Uh-huh.
All that kind of stuff. So you wouldn't recognize him. He looked more
normal.
More I was gonna say more like deflated scientist as opposed to like out there, heartthrob dude.
Mm-hmm.
The puns are your fault, and you know it. I know it's my fault. But anyway, so yeah, Skeet Ulrich, Anne Heche, which I believe this was her last movie before she passed away.
I was wondering that.
Or one of her last movies.
Yeah.
Because they even did a dedication to her. And
I was gonna put this out there. No disrespect. She's done a lot of movies, but I have never been a fan of her acting. She's kind of a one-trick pony in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, I saw shades of Volcano here, but yeah, she's really kind of she's the same way in just about every movie.
Even in the remake of Psycho.
Yeah, I hated that movie. I didn't mind her in this movie, but it was kind of I wouldn't have missed her if she wasn't there. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
I think. Was this direct to physical or digital? Yeah. This was direct to physical. I actually own the physical, and with that the digital. So yeah, I got the Blu-ray. Came out last week, last Tuesday, on physical. And I think you could probably rent it on Vudu for like $6 or something like that.
Wait for it to go on sale to rent it, because usually Vudu will put them. They'll have rentals for like $3.99. Don't pay $6 to rent.
Yes, it's $3.99 on Prime right now for rent. So not too shabby. Yeah. Now it actually did hit the theaters a little bit.
Did it really?
Yeah. It only made $39,000. So it was like one or probably like
somewhere like.
It was like one theater had like 800 screens, and like, yeah, we'll put Supercell over here, and then it has 8 seats, and it's a broom closet.
Yeah.
And what's up to my grandson Desmond? I love you.
Is that the one you put to sleep when you talk?
Yes, it's the one that.
Must be bedtime.
Just love the sound of my sultry voice. I could not find a budget for this one, Spicy.
But what I'm going to say, the cinematography in this, I did like. They did a really good job. They blended real footage, which I always appreciate. Real footage.
This is absolutely real footage. They actually went to an actual storm chaser and got some of his actual footage and then put it on a green screen in front of the guys when they were filming it, and then showed that. So I thought that was really cool. You could tell some of the green screen stuff. I was like, okay, I can see that kind of hokey. But they were filming in April or May, which is like height of tornado season. So they actually did not film it in the Midwest where the tornado alley is. They filmed it in Montana. So they could still have the planes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, all the visuals are all taken from actual footage from.
And I appreciate that.
And I thought that was really cool, and it saved them a lot of money.
Yeah.
I also liked, some of the effects were, where they kind of caught in a tornado, and you just kind of see stuff shaking. You don't see
And I appreciate that.
any other cut, and I dug that.
Yeah, me
I got
too.
a little bit more of the fear because he's sitting there
In that
with his
phone
head
booth.
down and stuff like that in the phone booth that as it's
Yeah.
shaking. I thought that was cool.
Me too.
So I think if you were a disaster movie fan, this is worth a watch.
At least once.
It's low budget. It's not a fabulous movie. And I'm just gonna say, I don't know who the hell this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal kid is in this movie. I've never seen him before.
Me neither.
But he acts like a wet diaper. He looks like he's fresh off of those Geico commercials with the caveman.
He does. He really does.
And the kid, he's supposed to be 16. He's like 6'4".
Yeah.
Or
He looks like he's like 25.
Huge. He's a huge dude.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he stands up to Skeet Ulrich, and it's like, holy crap. Poor Skeet Ulrich is like dwarfed compared to this kid.
You see Alec Baldwin in this picture, and I do not like him whatsoever. I can't stand him.
I was going to say, and of all people, Alec Baldwin is in this movie.
Yeah. But with that said, he plays that character great.
Yeah.
He plays that idiot pretty well. Or that jackass. I don't want to spoil it, but he does a good job.
Yeah. But and then there's this girl who is friends with the boy.
Yes,
who's
his girlfriend or
Bill is girlfriend. Bill's son. So Bill is his dad, and Bill dies in a tornado. Spoiler alert. I mean, that's basically what it's about. Oh, let's read the synopsis. A teenage boy runs away to follow his father's footsteps. Legendary storm chaser Bill Brody. And that's another Easter egg reference to the wonderful Bill Paxton, who was Bill in Twister. And I liked the references to Bill Paxton in this. I like the references to Twister in this. But this is very lowbrow.
Yeah.
Except for, if you look at this guy, it's unibrow, but very lowbrow, very low budget. But I did like some of the shots were really cool, like this one here.
Yeah. I love that scene actually. He comes out. I thought it was weird. He just comes out chomping on the chips.
Comes out, popcorn or whatever. Yeah, it was like popcorn, I think. And he's like, "Oh, it's popcorn," and he's like, "Oh crap, everybody's gone." That's what happens when there's a tornado warning,
right?
And then this is what happens to their van.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, okay. So there was some neat stuff in here, but like, yeah, it's very low budget. It's very light on the acting. I mean, aside from, Alec Baldwin, I think Anne Heche, may she rest. I think she was forgettable, but I did like the mom character. I just think anybody could have done it.
Yeah.
But I liked the girlfriend.
Well, she wasn't in it much. I mean,
she was with the mom and doing stuff. And then there was, had more of a thing toward the end. Her. We actually all came together.
Yeah.
So, but I liked that girl. I thought she was cute. She was funny. And I've never seen her before. So
yeah, me neither. It was like, I didn't know anybody outside of Anne Heche, really. And I recognized
Baldwin.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get some of our highlights on this.
Yeah, let me pull up my scores.
We actually both gave the cast a 7. And then you have like 5s and 6s across the board. You gave an 8 to cinematography, which I totally get.
Yeah. I
actually gave it a 6, but I liked it. And it's because, some of the green screen stuff was kind of hokey.
Like that picture you just showed. I love that whole
That was
scene.
a great shot.
Yeah.
That was a great. That whole scene was probably my favorite of the movie.
Me too.
But yeah, and then yeah, you gave a lot of sixes and stuff. I gave sevens to the plot, ending, and story, and the direction. I actually thought what some of the stuff that the director did I liked. And then I gave a 7 to the wild card as a thriller. Because there was some pretty cool stuff. Even though, yeah, low budget, you don't see a lot of stuff. What you do see is screen, you can tell. And
I see this like at $7 at Walmart within a couple weeks, I bet.
Oh yeah, this will be a $7.50
Blu-ray
or $5 bin. Bin Buster will get it for $5 in the bin on DVD.
Yeah.
But I bought the Blu-ray. I'm happy with it. I enjoyed it. This is something I would watch again.
Yeah,
because
this is totally right up your alley.
Yeah, it is. It's at Tornado Alley. It's right up my alley. So IMDb gave this a 4.3. There's the train.
Yep.
So 4.3 from IMDb with 1,100 reviews. Rotten Tomato critic score 47%. So that's way better than Mafia Mamma.
Yeah.
Audience score 83%.
Oh, how many?
It just says 100 plus ratings.
Oh,
so not a whole lot.
But still, that's pretty good.
I think that's
way higher
really
than I thought.
that, and 47 for a critic score, 15 reviews. I still think that's way better than I expected. It is available on Vudu, Prime, and Apple TV right now to rent or buy. Yeah, unfortunately, I could not find a budget on it, but I do not think it was more than like $4 or $5 million. I don't think there was a huge budget on this at all. But you gave this, my good sir, you gave this a 56, and I gave it a 64 for a total average score of 60. And that takes our number 4 spot.
That's not bad.
That's not. I think that's solid for what this one could do quality wise. I think that's solid.
This one I say C if you have a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave Mafia Mamma a little bit of a higher score, but that's basically all Toni Collette and Monica Bellucci. All because of those two.
Yeah.
And I think a little bit of the gore. Some big names for a small budget. Yeah.
But is Alec Baldwin, are they real? I don't think those are big names.
I don't think those are big names. I mean, they're kind of B minus now.
Yeah. I won't even say B.
Maybe C's. I don't think they're D list, but they're, and they probably just, they just probably paid the kid to be able to wax his eyebrows, and then maybe bought him lunch because he could probably eat 2 whole pizzas.
Yeah.
Yeah, not big but known. Yeah, I mean they were big at one time. All three of those people were $20 million actors at one time.
Yeah,
but now not so much. But when we're talking budget, we're really talking about production, not paying the actors and stuff. I generally can't find stuff like that.
But I think that's included in the budget.
They just call it a production budget. I thought that's like advertising and.
No, I think that's everything included. I'm pretty sure. Because in the budget for Iron Man, I called him Tony. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's Tony.
Took a pay cut so they could get more done, and then put it all on the back end, and now he's raking it in.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into our number 3 movie.
Mother.
Yes.
This is on Netflix.
This is on Netflix right now. Now, if I can find
debuted last Friday.
This is The Mother, stars Jennifer Lopez. It premiered on May 12th, and I just want to bring something up. Okay, so check this out. There's something I found. After premiering on May 12th, The Mother has the streaming service's biggest opening weekend in 2023 to date.
Yeah.
The mother has received 83.7 million viewing hours between May 8th to May 14th, with nearly 43 million total views. It is ranked number 1 in 82 countries right now on Netflix.
And that's all because of J-Lo. I mean,
that's all J-Lo.
A J from the block.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to ask, as a whole, what did you think of this movie?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad we watched it. Will I watch it again? No. I don't know how to say this. Jennifer Lopez needs to go. I want to say go back, because she was great in Hustlers. It was Hustlers, right? She was in with the strippers.
Yeah.
Was it strippers? No. What?
Hustlers, were they strippers?
I don't remember. Escort. I don't remember. But she was great in that. She was great in The Boy Next Door.
I like Constance Wu in that.
Yeah. I forget who she stars with in The Boy Next Door.
Strip club employees.
Yeah.
So yeah. So strippers.
She was great in that. And that's like I said, The Boy Next Door. What's up, Harrison? But I can't. Nothing stands out of those two. Or of course Selena, but that's eons ago. But nothing stands out for me.
What stands out The Cell stands out for me.
See, I didn't.
With Vincent D'Onofrio and her, I thought that was great, and I loved Enough, where she's like the battered wife that fights back.
Oh yes, I do like that one too.
I like that.
Yeah.
Special props to Fred Ward in that movie. May he rest. He plays her actual father, and but didn't claim her. And then once he figured out that this dude was after her, he's like, okay, now I'm interested. And then gave her all kinds of money and gave her training and stuff to get her good.
I forgot all about that movie. Yeah.
Tornado Zombies would be better. I'd watch Tornado Zombies.
Me too.
I won't watch Sharknado ever, but I'll watch Tornado Zombies.
I tried to get Leah to watch it. She was like, no.
It's a shark movie too. It's like, right. No, we're going to need a bigger boat. This is great. No, we're going to need a bigger van to get away from the tornado.
Right.
Okay. So here's my thing. I've already seen it twice. I really liked it.
You did? I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You've seen it twice?
I've seen it twice. And my wife really liked it. Now, I think the story is used up. I think the story is normal. There's nothing special about the story.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. It's really a minor league version of Long Kiss Goodnight.
Mm-hmm. And I kind of wanted that little girl to get eaten by that wolf because she kind of annoyed me. I was like, just let her eat it.
That's funny. I kind of liked the girl. I mean, I can't say she did a great job. I'm not going to say she did a great job. There were parts where I thought she did a good job.
Yes.
As a whole, though, she was kind of nail biting.
Mm-hmm. But
I liked the character. I liked the daughter representation, and how even though they weren't together, you could see a lot of her in the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed that. I think the best thing, and you can kind of see that from the trailer, I think the best thing for Jennifer Lopez in this movie is that she's a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
She is not good with close combat.
No, that's terrible. Even when she's running.
That was my own. Yeah, she
ran like Phoebe from
when she was chasing the dude. I was like, "How are you catching anybody? You are slower, like a turtle going backwards." I don't get this.
I didn't get that. She's no Tom Cruise.
They had to cut away like several times for her to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell they could. We were going to try to do a long shot, but Jennifer Lopez has like a 40-yard dash of 6 seconds.
I mean, that'd be me, but I'm not saying I'm better.
Well, I'm totally down with that too. And you know, Jennifer Lopez is 2 years older than me, and looks amazing.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
But But like I said, there were things I really liked about this movie.
I don't know. I mean,
I got the intensity with it. I enjoyed the action.
me too.
You know, the gunfire. I like the bad guys. I thought the bad guys were bad enough to where I was like, okay, they're a threat,
Hmm.
but not too good to where I was like, there's no way Jennifer Lopez could beat these guys because they're way too
Right.
smart. So I was like, okay, yeah, J Lo could kick these guys because one of them is Joseph Fiennes, who's
Yeah.
Ray Fiennes' younger brother, and you could tell
Hmm.
that Ray Fiennes got all the talent and the good looks, but and and I liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it was basically, as far as what's coming out on Netflix, this is actually pretty good.
Okay, you say that. Totally respect your opinion, but this is nowhere near as good as some of the foreign movies we've watched.
No, I agree with that.
Um,
AKA
AKA,
totally
uh,
buries this.
what was that one with the chefs? I forgot.
Oh, the shoot.
Ah, my mind's
What is
blank.
what hunger?
Yes.
Oh,
And Hunger is one of my favorite movies of the year so far.
I need a nap after that. I think I pulled a muscle.
This just seemed like another Netflix movie to me, just starring J Lo.
Yeah.
And this is me being selfish. I want J Lo to do something different. I want her to. Um, I don't know. I want to get one of those great performance from her because I know she has it. I mean, you've seen her do other great things. I would like maybe give like an Oscar performance or something because I think she can do
I
it.
really think Selena was her shot. Unless she
Yeah,
can do another biopic like that, I just don't see it.
I mean, she was
Oh yeah,
great in
she's got to
Hustlers.
stop doing these romantic comedies though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay away from that. Don't do something so unbelievable
Mm,
like this. It was hard for me because she's Jenny from the Block. She's J Lo.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I want to see something different from Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. So I don't think I read the synopsis of this, so
No.
I'll do it again, just to be safe. While fleeing from dangerous assailants, an assassin comes out of hiding to protect her daughter she left earlier in life. Um, and that's basically exactly what it is. It's really simple, to the point. Again, it's straight to Netflix, so I could not find a budget on it. Um, okay, Sarah,
I don't know what that means.
hey,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
May the odds be ever in your favor. But hey, Sarah,
That's Jennifer Lawrence.
that's Jennifer Lawrence, not Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, don't get me
That might
started
be
on
where
Jennifer
she's going.
Lawrence.
Um, but anyway, so there's
Yeah.
stuff, and then that's her and the daughter. I couldn't get a lot of good pictures off of this, but there wasn't a lot of pictures out there. It was
Yeah.
brand new coming out. Yes, I know exactly who you are. I remember you from last week.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming back.
Yeah, and thank
Thank
you
you.
again for subscribing.
We appreciate you. We appreciate
Uh,
everybody.
yeah, we appreciate everybody, and we appreciate those that could not watch us live that are going to watch us on replay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to basically reiterate that again. Thank you so much for
Yeah. Or
tuning
they
in
can listen to us on Spotify.
or listening to us on Spotify, or doing both
Oh yeah, we prefer
on
both.
Spotify
Yeah, let's
too.
do both.
Yeah, do both. Um. Anyway, so let's talk about some of our highlights. So let's see. You're okay. So you gave a 7 to the plot. You liked the trailer.
I did.
A lot of 6s
But
across the board. You gave a 7 to the wild card as an action thriller, and I gave an 8 to the wild card. I also gave an 8 to the ending and to the plot. I like the trailer as well. And then I threw 7s in for story, cinematography, and direction, where you gave 6s. So we were kind of like, just like 1 point difference here and there.
Yeah.
2
Now this
points.
is more normal for us.
Yeah, this is more like in our range. So IMDb gives this a 5.5 with 15,000 reviews. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 46% with 90 reviews. Audience score 70% with 1,000 plus ratings. My good friend Rich gave this a 58. I gave it a 69, 11 point difference. Total average score 63.5. And that takes our number 3 spot.
Yeah. Again, I say watch this movie. Don't avoid it.
Going to Florida to visit my brother and my nieces,
Awesome.
and one of my nieces graduating high school. Awesome.
Congratulations. I got my daughter's graduating high school this Sunday.
Yeah, his daughter's graduating too. My kids are all grown up. So no graduations, no nothing. I
Just
got
grandbabies for you.
I got a granddaughter that's going to start school next year. So
awesome.
She just turned 4. She just had her 4th birthday. And that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I wish you a safe trip.
Yeah, safe travels. Be safe.
And enjoy. Have a good time. All right. We've got 2 left.
And I can't wait.
And 2 best movies of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
By far. These movies, both of them really good.
Yeah.
So, and really close.
I'm gonna go there. This is the number 2.
Our number 2 movie of the week, not quite the highest score, second highest score of the week, goes to Sisu.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I did not. I thought this was gonna be number 1.
Taking my iPod with wow cute. Yeah, sure. No, I wish you all the best, Sarah.
I love this movie. I remember when you said you seen it, you recommend me to go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a Mystery Movie Monday. No idea what this was, but I had seen it. I did a live stream. I was a panelist with Mega Mike the Movie Man, and we were doing our most anticipated movies that we want to see. Of 2023, and I just went and started looking at trailers. I came across this one, and it went into one of my honorable mentions for one that I wanted to see this year.
Yeah.
Whoops. Okay. Not number 1. The movie was great. Okay.
Yeah.
And I really, it's number 1 in my heart, but not
it's
number
a
1.
One-trick pony. This is the One-trick pony movie.
Yeah. So, question is, what happens to the dog? I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah, no spoilers.
No spoilers, brother. But what's up, Movie Hunter?
Movie
Thank
Hunter?
you so much, you guys. Yes, thank you so much for mentioning that. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, smash that like button for us. Subscribe to both of our channels. Share this video if you get a chance.
Yeah.
Put the word out there,
please.
Hopefully Sisu is Lionsgate, and we'll get an awesome steelbook. I would love a steelbook of this. I want a 4K.
I'll take the 4K. I don't need the steelbook. I'm out of the steelbook game. I just want the 4K.
I am in the steelbook game still. Give me that steelbook.
Give me that nice slip.
Yeah, hoping for that.
That's spicy.
It is Lionsgate. Yeah, it is Lionsgate.
So that means they'll get a good transfer. Lionsgate does great transfers.
Oh yeah, they're good transfers, and their steelbooks are on point. I really like the steelbook game.
Yeah. They're probably the best on the market right now.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why this is not the number 1 movie is the cast.
Yeah, it has to be. Because this is a foreign film.
And really, I recognized one guy.
I don't know if I did or not.
In the movie.
No, I didn't recognize anybody.
Okay, so let's
I can put a point if I recognize the dog.
It is hour and 31 minutes long.
It's a quick movie too.
Stars Jorma Homila and Axel Henny. Axel Henny is the one I recognize. He was in The Martian, and he was in Hercules. So that was the one guy that I recognized in this movie. Yep, and the best price.
Yeah, $20 normally, right?
Yeah. I mean, they don't do this $38.99 crap.
Fuck all that. That's just ridiculous.
That's highway robbery.
Yeah, I mean, Ant-Man sucked to begin with, and to put that movie at $38.99, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But there'll be people that buy it. You did too, didn't you, David?
Oh, I bought it. See? I bought the Steelbook, damn it. And I'm still kicking myself, but I bought that damn Steelbook. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm like Cameron in the car in Ferris Bueller. I'll go. But
that's a common price now for Disney Steelbooks.
Yeah. I bought
the Steel. If I get it, I do like the 4K slip on it. It's gonna have. I don't care. I don't have to slip with this movie.
Yeah, I was not gonna double dip. I was not gonna double dip on this. So I went Steelbook because I'm still in the Steelbook game.
Yeah.
And I like the Steelbook. It's pretty nice.
It is. I'll give it. It is a great looking Steelbook.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna wait for that to be about $15 on 4K. 15 to $20. No way I pay over that.
Okay. So let's read the synopsis on it. When an ex-soldier who discovers gold in the Lapland wilderness tries to take the loot into the city, Nazi soldiers led by a brutal SS officer battle him. So
that's the gist.
Yeah. Have that movie and upgrade with Steelbook. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm around, I don't know, 325 Steelbook, something like that.
I think I'm at 400. You're catching up, man.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to go movies with Ryan and have one for every day of the year. But we'll see. Anyway, so let's see. I wonder if I can get a budget on this. So this was done in Finland. Yeah, no, I could only get money, how much money they made. But so it was filmed in Finland. What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve?
Yeah, Movie Hunter has a little under 2,000.
Damn.
You'll get there. I have faith in you, Sarah. On your own time, though. Don't
rush. Because don't go down that rabbit hole so fast.
Yeah, because I've done that.
Me too.
My wife's like, you gotta take a break. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm just gonna say, dude, this movie is awesome.
It is beyond awesome. I loved it.
It was so good.
I think this
I loved how it was filmed.
Me too.
I loved the action. I loved it. I will say this, not much of a spoiler, but this dude hardly speaks in the movie.
He doesn't speak until the end.
Yeah. And I thought
he talks to himself, doesn't he, at the beginning?
I thought that was brilliant. I think he talked to his dog.
Yeah.
But as far as to the Nazi soldiers and stuff, no. So this is a period piece that takes place at the end of World War II. And Germany is being ousted from Finland because they're losing. I think it's like 1944. It's like like a year before the war's over. As Germany's getting out of Finland, they're basically just scorched earth. They're just destroying everything in their path.
Mm-hmm.
And they come across this dude who finds this huge vein of gold and decides he's heading to town to go and cash in the gold. And
he's minding his own business.
Mind his own business. He's just going along, and the Nazi soldiers are, treating him like crap, and come to find out this dude's badass.
Oh, beyond badass.
To the point where, when they found his dog tag, right, and the German officer goes and talks to the general and says, "Hey, can you find out about this guy?" And the general was like, "You need to let him go."
Mm-hmm.
Because that dude, you don't bother that dude. You leave him alone. And I thought that was hilarious. And the officer's like, "He killed 7 of my guys." He goes, "You were lucky. Get the hell out of there." I was like,
yeah, this movie is just fucking great.
You can save money buying secondhand.
Yeah.
I like Sisu more than John Wick 4. I did too, in a lot of ways. I agree with that.
Too. This is my number 2 movie of the year so far.
If he screamed once, then said one sentence at the end. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't have a whole lot of dialogue. He's like Rambo with some John Wick mixed with Commando. No, it's my dad, because my dad used to mine for gold up in the hills. He's my dad mixed with Rambo, and that's what this guy is. 800 kills under his belt in the war before he got sick of it and went mining. Well, he was done. And I think it was 300.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. But basically they were just like, he was, his family was killed and he was so mad he just went off killing Russians.
Yeah.
And his government just went, "Go ahead." You just do what you want to do until you don't have a stomach for it anymore. And I loved all of this movie. It plays
elegant too.
Yeah, it plays like the old spaghetti westerns with the cinematography and the chapters and all that kind of stuff.
I love that. I don't know why that stuck out to me.
It really like, it's, you get chapter 1, this, and that's exactly what happens in the chapter. And it goes through the whole thing. And I loved it.
I loved it when he's throwing the mines. I lost it when he threw that.
when he threw the landmine.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, there's the kills in this are real.
Again, this really played to my horror fan. There's a lot of gore in this,
and this is the gore I like.
Yeah, this was solid. I mean, really, really good stuff. One man death squad.
Yeah.
And there's Holland. What's up, Holland?
Holland?
Looks really good, and Spicy's been pimping it, so I'm excited to see it. Also, hey guys, what's up, brother?
Go see it.
I highly recommend this. This is definitely one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, my number 2.
Yeah,
After Hunger, and these both foreign films. What's that say?
He's not immortal. He just refuses to die. That's exactly right. Again, that's just like my dad. What's up, Paul? And you know it. That's right. You know what's up. Okay, so let's talk about our highlights on Sisu.
I gave a lot of 10s.
You gave some 10s on this, bro.
I did.
10s on acting, ending, story, cinematography, and wild card. I gave 10s on story and wild card, with 9s for cinematography, script, plot, and direction. You also gave a 9 for direction, and then 8 across the board. I think the only thing is the cast.
Yeah.
You gave it a 4. I gave it a 5 because I knew that one dude.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this would have been an easy 90, I think. I think this would have been in the 90s.
I can't wait till this comes out on physical.
Let's show some pictures here.
He's such a badass. Oh, speaking of those women, I love that scene where they get I don't want to spoil it, but there's some really cool scenes with these girls. Yeah, I really dug that when they're driving by and they're like basically sticking the middle finger at them.
Speaking of which,
I love that scene. That's awesome.
a badass woman right there. And it's funny because it's like, look, I'm looking at looking at this truck, and of course, they have these women that are like basically there for them to rape, which is awful. But the dude, the soldier, he gets into the truck.
Oh yeah, that is fucking
and
awesome.
And he's looking, and you can tell because all these blondes and there's one brunette, and she's sitting in the middle, like, yeah, what? Like I have a bigger dick than anybody here, and so he just hands her the gun. He's like,
yeah,
you got this? I got this. All right, I'm gonna get out.
Well, that speech she gives too.
Yeah,
I loved that speech.
Loved it. Loved it. All right, Chris, thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Chris.
One more movie to look at. Hopefully, you can catch the replay.
Yeah.
Everybody saying bye. Hot badass women. I need to see this movie. Yes, you do.
You do. It's really good.
Yes, you do.
And I like how those women were victimized.
Yes.
But they got to reclaim, and they'll never get that back. What happened to them? Those women will have that with them the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
But they get
a little bit of revenge.
Yeah.
And they get a little bit of their self-respect back.
Yeah. I think that's one of my favorite moments of the movie.
Yeah.
Is you see them when they get to kick some ass.
Yeah. So good.
It really is.
It really is. It's worth it just to watch what the ladies do in this, let alone the guy. But you guys watch this movie.
Definitely. This is a
one where I'm like, hunt for this movie. Try to see it. That's really good.
I think it comes out soon on digital.
Yeah. Let me see what's up. It's on Prime Video right now to rent for $20.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was coming soon. But like I said, man, this is my number 2 favorite movie of the year.
Yeah. This is really good. Love the whole lake scene. Or the legend. Yeah. Came out yesterday on digital. Yeah. Okay. Just noted that. Yeah. So yeah, no, physical release comes out. I'm buying this day one. Me too.
I might actually get on this on day one. And I don't do that often anymore.
Yeah, this is normally not you. So that's saying something.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the scores. IMDb gave this a 7.2 with 10,000 reviews. Rotten Tomato critics scored 94%.
Oh, wow.
123 reviews. Audience score 88% with 500 plus reviews. Oh, in the theater, it made 9.5 million.
I don't think that's bad for a foreign film.
Not bad. Yeah, day one purchase for sure. Not a doubt in my mind. I see that this comes out.
Yeah,
I am getting it. I wonder if there's a physical release date for it.
I'm sure there is. Probably July. Maybe end of June.
If it's out on digital, I'm thinking probably another 45 days or so. I don't think so. That's not right.
What?
It said May 10th. But I think that was just the digital release.
Yeah, because that was... Yeah.
Because it said Sisu will release on Blu-ray, 4K, digital, and DVD May 10th. And I'm like,
let me look on Amazon, see what they have. Sisu. Don't even have it listed.
4K. Yeah, it just says it has not been released. I don't see a release date.
Yeah.
But the 4K is $38.65 right now on Amazon. but there's no listed date. But I'm thinking probably early June. I'm thinking early to mid June.
Yeah.
But okay, so where were we? We had 7.2 on IMDb, 94% critic score, 88% audience score. You gave this an 87. I gave it an 82, total average score 84.5.
That's a great score.
And it takes our number 2 spot. Absolutely great score.
Yeah. And we both want you guys to see this. So definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely go see this.
And as a genre specific movie, I'm way higher.
Where are you on that?
Let me grab it, because I probably have it on my Letterboxd.
Oh, excuse me.
Just reviewed Kandahar. Just watch that. Yeah, 87. So I'm even with you for the genre. Do you think we could get a prequel to this? That would be neat. I'd like to know about the whole Russian thing.
See, I wouldn't. I think it would take away from this movie. I want this to be a 1.
I think it might. I'd like to see it, but I'd be okay either way.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's fantastic.
Like it says right there, glorious carnage.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally it totally says it. All right. We got one more movie to look at today.
This was another great movie.
And this was another great movie.
It had no business being this good.
And that is Air. So yeah, we tried to get to see this in the theater. I know I couldn't get to see it.
I couldn't get to it either.
I was, doing my best, but all of a sudden, it's back in the theater for me, but it's showing at like noon, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to see that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's on Prime right now. Hey guys, if you have Prime membership, it's free to watch it on Prime. Yeah. Just do it.
Look at that cast right there. Dude, I didn't even realize Jason Bateman was in it. Oh shit.
Yeah. So this had a $90 million budget. The only one I was able to find a budget for. Made 87.97. We're just going to call it 88 million. 88 million in the box office. So
it's a very small window too.
Yeah, it was a very small window.
Like 2-3 weeks. That's it.
Yeah. And then it was like maybe
one show. Limited screens too, because it wasn't a nationwide.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't released wide, but it did really well during that time. So let's read the synopsis. So it's a drama sports movie, follows the history of shoe salesman Sonny Vaccaro and how he led Nike in its pursuit of the greatest athlete in the history of basketball. And if y'all don't know who that is, I'm not telling you. So,
I think this movie was well acted.
Hearing nothing but good things about Air, I need to make the time to watch it.
You
do. Yeah. You do. I heard mostly good things about Air.
I
really like this. Now, like I said, the only reason why this movie got a higher score than Sisu is the cast.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Sisu buries this. I actually think Sisu is way better. In fact, I would watch Sisu like a dozen more times before I saw this again.
What this movie does,
Bud. Yeah, that's the one.
I think they made a smart choice in not showing Michael Jordan.
I think that was smart.
Yeah.
Just like show him from behind, get a little chin. You don't see his face. I think that would have kind of let the gas out of my bag for because I would have been like, oh, that's not Michael.
Right.
Or if they'd have done like Michael, only they like made him younger, like they do for like they did for MCU, where they made Samuel L. Jackson look younger. I don't think I would have liked that. I liked the angle. I liked the way they did it.
Me too. I thought Chris Tucker was great in this.
Yeah,
I liked him in this.
I thought Chris Tucker was good. Jason Bateman was reserved. I liked him.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't over the top. I mean, I love Jason Bateman. I love his style.
You are a huge you got a huge boner for that dude. But and Tom Cruise. Jason Bateman, Tom Cruise.
My two dudes.
You would totally beat the meat in that sandwich, bro. Yeah, it's a movie about Jordan, but it's not about Jordan, so you can't show him. Right?
Yeah. They did it fantastically.
I think that was brilliant. The way they filmed
Matt Damon was great. I thought Ben Affleck was great. Not Ben Affleck's best performance.
No, but he was basically playing the guy.
Yeah.
That poor guy. And then they showed pictures of him at the end with the bare feet and all that. And I'm like, okay, I see it.
Yeah. But yeah. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't as great. But I think Matt Damon outshined him in this one.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with that. Well, it was basically him.
Right.
I think Viola Davis is her usual great self.
Yeah, she's so good. Everything she does, she is fantastic at.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm so happy seeing Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Do something that's not Rush Hour.
Yeah. Well, it's too bad we're getting another one.
We're getting a Rush Hour 4, and maybe they're both gonna die in this. I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
I'll still throw my wallet at it because it's Jackie Chan. But
I don't think I've ever seen.
I really shouldn't.
The first one.
Anyway, all right. So I did the budget and how much money it made. I don't know what to say about this movie. I think it's a great story. It's based on a true story about how Nike landed Michael Jordan and there were some stuff
like Michael Jordan's agent too. I dug him.
That's one of my favorite scenes where he's kind of eviscerating Matt Damon for going to talk to the parents around him.
Yes.
He's like, I will nibble on your balls. I'm going to take your balls and I'm going to eat them. I'm going to put salt on them. I'm going to cook them.
Yeah.
When he went off like that, I was just laughing.
I was too. That was yeah.
That was awesome.
I love how it felt like it was the 80s. They didn't go over the top 80s. You know how some movies, but I felt like I was in the 80s.
Yeah. No, it was definitely an 80s movie.
Yeah.
And you totally felt it. The music. Oh, dude.
The music was fantastic. You know how picky I am about the.
I got to talk about. That's my playlist. I swear to God, I have been. I was sitting there listening to it, and every song in this movie I have heard in the last couple days because it's on my playlist. It's on my playlist on my phone.
That's funny. I love 80s music.
Some of them in the same order. I was like, dude, I listened to this and then I listened to that song after too. I had no idea that it was like it was crazy. It was like driving me bonkers. I was like, holy crap. But so yeah, high marks to the soundtrack here. I love the music that went with this. It totally fit with the movie. The acting was good. The story kept me interested. I'm not a basketball fan.
I can't stand basketball.
I can't really say this is a basketball movie.
It's not.
This is a movie about Nike and how they basically did the greatest thing that their company has ever done to date. And
I like how they incorporated the end of the movie with the real people. I always love that.
Yeah, I know. And you get some of the figures, like how much money Michael made off of it, and like still making money off of it. Great to see Chris Tucker again. Yeah, better than seeing Chris Rock All right. What's up, Del?
What's up, Del?
Good to
How
see you,
you
man.
doing?
Even Steve saying, "What's up, Del?" But yeah, you came right in last minute. You got our final movie. This is our highest scored movie of the week. Let's go to some of our highlights.
Before we get to that,
So
I don't know how many movies they've been in together, the total movies, but Matt Damon and Ben Affleck's chemistry on screen, fantastic. No matter what movie it is.
no, I mean, shoot, they grew up together. So I mean, Good Will Hunting, that's like
Dogma.
Yeah, Dogma. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
so
just no matter
movies.
what the movie is, they're always great together.
Yeah. I want to say The Great Wall, but then Ben Affleck was just like one of those little monster guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to see a DC movie with Ben Affleck as Batman and Matt Damon as Robin. To me,
Matt Damon would remind me of the Burt Ward Robin.
right.
Yeah.
I just think that'd be hilarious.
It would. It'd be funny.
It'd have to drop some tonnage, but it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to the highlights. So basically you gave 10s to the cast, story, and music. I gave 10s to the cast and the music. I also gave 9s to the wild card, direction, script, story, and I think that's it. And then you gave a 9 to the acting, and then a lot of 8s: wild card, direction, ending, plot, yada yada yada. So, I mean, solid scores all the way around. Like I said, not as many 10s as we gave Sisu, but like I said, the only thing that saves this movie, makes this top on, is the cast. If Sisu was an American-made movie or had more of a cast that we recognized, then Sisu would actually. I mean, I'll let you know what this did. But so basically, IMDb gave this a 7.5 with 53,000 reviews. Rotten Tomato critics score 92% with 300 reviews. Audience score 98% with 2,500 plus reviews.
That's a lot.
Pretty high. You gave this an 86. I gave it an 84, total average score of 85. And that's why it takes the top spot by a half a point.
Wow.
Over Sisu. Like I said, if we gave the cast 1 point more, like if you'd have given it a 5 and I'd have given it a 6, then Sisu would have taken the top spot. But I think all is well and good. I think Air is an amazing movie. It is absolutely worth watching, but Sisu is my pick for the week.
Yeah, I agree. I'm right. Out of these 5 movies, see Sisu first, then see Air, then see Mother,
and then throw dice.
Supercell. Forget Mafia Mamma.
Forget Mafia Mamma.
Yeah, just don't. If you want to watch Toni Collette, go to Hereditary. What other stuff?
Go to Sixth Sense or But this one, I don't know. This was with Mafia Mamma. This was one where, it's kind of weird. Like I saw her full length, and I don't think like Hereditary. She's always like sitting down, or I don't really get a sense of how tall she is in Hereditary or even Sixth Sense, because she's always like bent over talking to her son, or she's in a chair or something like that. But in this movie, I got her full extension. And I thought I was like, wow, she's really tall. I was like, that was awesome. And she's gorgeous in a dress. Absolutely beautiful. So,
but don't watch that movie, guys.
I thought, like I said, I thought it was okay. But yeah, that was probably my least favorite of the 5. But yeah, I would still, even though I think I gave Supercell a lower score,
I like Supercell better.
I would pick Supercell over that because I like disaster movies more than I like comedies of that nature. But I think Mafia Mama is entertaining enough for certain audiences, but don't go rushing for it. If it's free, take a look at it. But
yeah,
I don't want you to waste your time
or your money.
or your money.
Yeah, neither one you'll get back.
No. All right, brother. That's it.
Good show. 2 good movies.
Yeah. Movie Hunter agrees. Favorite is Sisu. Yeah. No, it's our favorite too.
So next week.
Yeah, what have we got next week?
Let me grab my list here. For the 24th of May, we got White Man Can't Jump on Hulu, the remake.
Yeah. Which I'm not looking forward to.
I know, me neither. But we'll take the bullet for you guys.
We'll take the bullet. It's got that Post Malone wannabe dude.
I don't know those dudes. I'm too old for that shit.
Like Jimmy Cracker or whatever his name is. I can't remember his name.
Like Jimmy Cracker. It's a little racist.
That's so bad. I'd say it was racist, but I basically just called him a white dude. But God, what is it?
While he's looking it up, we got Operation Fortune, which came out on physical media today or yesterday.
Excited for that.
Me too. Guy Ritchie. Guy Ritchie's been on a roll.
Oh man, Covenant's so good. I'm looking forward to this one.
Then we got The Locksmith, which debuted on Hulu. What's up, Jared?
Jared?
Locksmith is on the Hulu. Oh, what's they'll say?
I have Jack Harlow fans in my house. Oh, it's Jack Harlow. That's the guy.
Okay.
So we'll definitely be watching White Man Can't Jump.
I don't even know who he is.
Sisu. Dude, Sisu is our pick of the week.
Yeah.
Not our highest score, but it only narrowly lost to Air because of the cast.
So after Operation Fortune, we have Locksmith, which is on Hulu right now. We have Hypnotic, which is a Robert Rodriguez, again, Ben Affleck movie that's in theaters right now.
Yeah.
And then the main feature for next week is Fast 10, Fast X, part 1 of 700 finales. Yeah, I'm excited for these movies next week.
Yeah. White Man Can't Jump remake. Yuck.
Yeah.
I agree. I was like, oh, because I mean, you're gonna tell me you're gonna one up Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
With Jack Harlow and some other dude that I've never seen before.
Those are the movies for next week.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. But what do we got coming tomorrow?
Tomorrow, over on my channel at TwitterFan77, clever name, right? Same my name. We have Comic Talk issue 11, right? Issue 11.
Issue 11.
We're going to be looking at Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, which is the debut series of Miles Morales, which has worked out pretty good because in 2 weeks we got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse coming out. So that kind of coincides with that movie. And that's going to be on my channel at 9:45 Central Time. Because it was going to be at 9.
You want me to play the intro for it?
Yeah, go ahead. Play the intro for us.
Okay.
Just a little tease.
Let me bring that up. Anytime now, StreamYard. Come on.
I love that intro, man. Great intro.
As a 40-year-old man that hates 99% of modern rap and hip hop, Jack Harlow is way better than Post Malone and most others out there.
I'll take your word for it, bro.
Okay. I guess. Spirit hands in full effect. All right, Del. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for jumping in.
Next week. But anyway, Comic Talk tomorrow, 9:45. Hey, what's up, Adam?
What's up, Adam?
Oh, since Adam
Heisman is in the house,
I'm gonna pimp our show for next Monday.
Go ahead, pimp your Kevin Smith crap out.
Next Monday, episode 2 of We're Not Supposed to Watch This Today is going to be me and Adam's show. We're going to be looking at Kevin Smith's Mallrats. We're going to go just deep dive into that, our thoughts on it, show our physical copies that we have. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm not quite sure the time yet for next Monday, but me and Adam got to hash that out. And yeah, that's next Monday. Well, thank you, Adam. We appreciate it. Just talking Mallrats. Yeah, Michael, you have to join us, man. You were great last time. You were a fact checker. You did really good on that. So come back.
Dude, totally do that.
What do you have coming up?
What do I have coming up? Well, funny you should ask that. So I have, aside from our Comic Talk issue 11, which I read Spider-Man while the power was out last night. so that was a lot of fun. Hell yeah, Mallrats. Mike will be there. He can be the fact checker for you guys.
Yeah.
I have Spirits of Spirits on Sunday, where we are talking Cryptids Part 8. We're going to look at cryptids in Mexico. So we're going to be talking about Lechuza and La Nahual and a couple other ones. And then we've got a very special one on Scare Network TV. We're going to talk about La Llorona on Scare Network TV. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
My brothers from different mothers right here. So next week we have our by the numbers.
Oh, you're talking about Thursday, ain't you?
Next Thursday, we're having a very special Instagram live. You guys. I don't know. Can you do like our normal time? Do you want to go 8:30 your time or 8 o'clock?
Thursday?
Next Thursday.
Let me look, but I want to say yes right now. But yeah, let's say yes, but I'll double check my calendar.
Us between 6 and 7 Pacific time or 9 to 10 Eastern time. So guys, we're doing a very special Instagram live where we are going to, it's going to be in celebration of my birthday, which is next Friday.
You're turning 21.
I'm turning 21 times 4. So, no, I'm turning 53. I don't know, contain your shock. I could have sworn you were doing like a day over 68, but, what we're going to do is we're going to draft for one final episode of our Sesame Street Top 10. And what we're doing is we're taking the last remaining letters that we have not picked, and we're going to pick one movie each from each of those letters. And that includes picking one that's a number.
Yeah.
And thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Like how he's rubbing that in.
10 years older than me. Sweet. I'll be there to watch that live stream. I appreciate
that. Thank you, Michael. Hope everybody can join us.
So yeah, so we're gonna go through. We're gonna pick a number, and then I say A, B, C, D, and then F, G, M, N, and then R, S, T, something like that.
Well, we got W in there too, buddy.
I know W is in there. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Nope.
Big West Side Story on me, you bastard.
I think I am.
Okay, then I'm going to do Three Musketeers or something. I'm going to pick something fantasy wise that I know you're not going to like, or I'll find something really, really gory. I'll get I'll get another.
You guys are gonna get a peek behind the curtain how we do our drafts.
Yeah, so you're gonna see how we do our drafts. To where I'll have my phone. I'll walk around.
Yeah,
and we'll be
looking.
I don't
I just go here and there.
He'll just leave. I'll just walk around with my phone. But we're gonna do that live, and then I think if time permits, Michael did something really cool on his show. No, hell up. I mean, if you want to watch me throw up in my mouth on a live stream, then I'll watch West Side Story. But I know I'm gonna hate it. Anyway, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought.
Michael did this thing. If we have time,
Michael did this thing on his podcast, and if you guys get a chance, check out his podcast. Mike, put the name of your podcast in the chat so everybody sees it.
I watched one episode where they talked about a Jeff Anderson movie, and it was a great episode. I really dug that.
Yeah. Show is called Something Awesome. It's on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcast, like Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker, Radio Public. Anyway, they did a thing where they picked 5 movies that represent them in life. And I really liked that concept.
Me too.
So I'm thinking if we have enough time, we'll do that as well.
Oh, the draft?
Yeah. Yeah.
Always, Michael, man. You support us.
Yeah, we'll support you. You support us. I mean, like the one thing you told me to tell Rich, I tagged him.
Yeah.
We got your back, bro.
Yeah. Always.
But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And then okay. I want to do one more thing. Next Sunday, this is describe yourself in 5 movies or 5 movies that shaped your personality. Yeah. So I like that. I'm down for doing this. It may not be next week's live stream. We may save it for another live stream, but I definitely want to do it.
Me too.
And also Michael's idea, the other thing that I want to do with him collaborating, I think that'll be a good Instagram live stream too. So that'll be fun. But I'll talk to you about that after the show. But I think we're done.
Yeah,
I do want to say that we're going to do on Spirits of Spirits again for my birthday, in celebration of our birthday on the 28th. We're going to review horror movies as if they were actually real and score them as haunted locations or cryptids. One of those movies that we're going to do is Exists.
Oh, I love that movie.
So we are going to, I'm going to have him watch it. I've already seen it a bunch of times. We're going to score the movie as we found actual footage of Bigfoot, and then score that cryptid in that movie. Likewise, we're going to do Paranormal Activity 3, a couple other ones. We're going to do 5 of them on the live stream and then 2 on Scare Network.
Awesome.
So I think that's going to be really interesting. We're going to take the movie and score it like if it actually happened in real life.
Yeah, I think that's great. And I like how you're incorporating the movie aspect of your personality into that show. I like that. That's it, guys.
Yeah.
We're good.
Our pleasure, brother. All the time.
Always. Everybody take care. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, great week, and God bless.
Yep. Take care. We'll see you next week for By the Numbers episode 20. Well, tomorrow on Turner Fan 77's channel for Comic Talk issue 11. But next Wednesday, episode 20. By the Numbers. at 6:30 Pacific, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. I almost lost it. I got it back. Other than that, I'm David. He's Rich, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.